And good evening, everybody. I can't even speak English, and I haven't even started drinking yet.
Bad start.
Welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm Mo from Mo's Game Table, and joining me tonight is the Wargaming Wizard from Oz, Kev Sharp from the big board. We're going to continue on with our Bug River play, which is week 4 and going into after what, hour 10 now, I think.
Hour 10. Where you can't say we're not committed, right?
No, that's for sure.
We are doing this.
That's exactly right. So, hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. And we've got a bunch of people already in here. John trying to swing everybody out of the way and telling people that they're in his seat. And we are going to be playing Vassal, as Charles points out. And that's why we haven't gotten very far. No, actually, it's not the Vassal that's caused us to not get very far. I know you were just teasing. It's just the game itself. We're learning it and we're getting a feel for it. And it's just been a little bit of, a little slow. Hex to Hex joining us as well. John back, brought to you by Manscaped.
Sorry. I'm muted. I was muted there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And Tony, he's joining us again.
Tony.
There's John with the woohoo. So, yeah, we're going to get after this here and see how things go tonight. But we've, as I said, we've been playing for about 3. This is week 4. And it's been an interesting go. Let me see if I can make this go away first. And yes. Okay, now what I will do is close that and we'll share the screen.
Yeah.
So this is where we're at now. And I'll just put that all the way up. We have not gotten very far yet. But Kev has finally started to get across the Bug River, which is good. We did find one thing last week, that boat movement he was kind of hamstringing himself on, which is not a good thing.
Yeah, genius. That and amazing tactical finesse, I think, is.
There you go.
Yeah.
And down south, you've actually really started making some good progress. Smacked me around down here, killed a couple of my guys. And let's see, where are
you not entertained?
Here's the Deadpool so far. I wish they had fixed that. Let's see. No, you can't do it that way. These are the dead units so far. The border guard units, they're pretty much not impressive to kill, but still, they count.
They count. So, make you feel good.
Yeah. You got 5 of them, 5 out of 8. And then you got a couple that were in improved defense, which is pretty good. You got the machine guns, I think those were. And was that machine gun? I think so. And it still keeps the disrupted on it. Not disrupted, the improved defense. Trying to see if I can remove that. Yeah, that's what they were, the machine gun units. Okay, cool. So that's where we're at with that. And then where were you over here? You were starting to come, well, you hadn't really gone down over here.
Yeah, that's because I misread the rule for the boats. So those guys were all sitting there going, well, when are we going to move, guys? What are we doing?
Actually, that's one of the things, that's right. That's one of the things I was going to say is, did you want to correct that now and move them across the river? Because it is really going to throw off the line, being that it was just we didn't know that at the time. So you should just move them across as like a pre-movement or something, and then we'll
go from there. Just dump them across. Yeah. So,
yeah.
So we're only I guess there's a bunch of activations I could have done this. Well, it's once per formation per turn. So I could only have moved 4 units total across. And
so choose the 4 and move them across, and then this turn, because we're in turn 2, you can move another 4.
Yeah.
This way we catch it back up and make it seem a little bit more even.
We'll just do that then. How's that? It's good. I'm good because I think I moved some. I've got these boat markers here. I think
Jeff's asking if we're going to get halfway through turn 2 tonight.
Funny guy, Jeff. Look at you. He's a comedian.
Of course, I'm in the war room. This is Friday Night Fights. That's where you have to be, in the war room.
We are in the war room. Let's do this.
Oh, you finished CNC Ancients with your daughter. So did you get your ass kicked, or did you beat up on your poor girl? You can't win that one. You know that. Okay, so let's zoom this in. This is
Right. Yeah. So we just need to roll for initiative and get after it, noting that I don't have the interdiction benefit this time.
Yes, you do not. Let's go here. Chart B. Zoom in. All right. So we get the charts out of the way, and you get the. Okay, I rolled a 6. You get the +2. You get the 8, so you get 10.
Yeah.
And then
right, jolly good. So let's double down a little bit here. Where are the purple dudes?
Purple dudes, you got 3 activations left on them.
Yeah, good.
29th.
Let's roll for them. I'm going to activate them.
Okay.
Roll 6, so that's right in the middle of nothing. So that's going to be
6 on 3 is going to give you 3.
3. So move that down to 3. And I'm going to bring in my reinforcement unit. So let's go 1, 2.
That's right. We got reinforcements coming in this turn.
4, 5.
No, third turn.
5. So that's 1 unit. These guys will move to here to keep that bridge secured. That's 2. And then who can we jack with here? We're trying to keep you guys out of supplies. So the easiest way to do that is to 2. Nope. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Keep pushing north. All right, that's those guys.
That's all your purple dudes.
All my purple dudes.
Okay.
Goes down to 0.
And they go down to 2 now.
And we roll for. Oh yeah, thank you. Roll for knit.
Yep. Oh, and I got to flip that because it's now my 2.
It's yeah. Now
I get it anyway.
Yeah.
With or without the 2. So we'll flip that back. And let's see. Don't have much I can activate. These, where the hell are those guys? Orange.
And I actually found my across the Bug River box, and I've got my charts and my rules out, so I can actually look things up for myself tonight.
Oh,
so
nice!
Trailing upon you.
Very good. Very good.
That'll
be nice. That'll be good to have that.
Yeah. Got everything on the shelves almost, so we're good to go. Who are you going to activate?
That's what I'm trying to figure out now. I'm trying to find those. I'm trying to find the 215. Where the hell are those guys? Oh, okay, these guys. They're the border guards, and or no, those aren't. What the hell? The 215th of these brownish guys here, and I'm trying to see. Those are all the orange border guards, and then down here, 390. Where the hell are those? Those are those activations there, right? Yeah. Okay. Where the hell are those brown guys? They're not in the Deadpool, are they?
I don't think 215 stuff on the board. Check your reinforcement track. I think you might be. That might be just the starting activation level. I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
Number rings a bell. Scenario rules.
Oh no, that's not even out here. That's in the box.
Reinforcement segments. I think there's a tab for it somewhere here.
They're not. They don't even come into. Okay, so they're not in until turn 5.
Yeah, so you probably don't want to activate them yet.
Okay, so yeah, I guess they just sit there all day. Okay, so well, guess I'm just going to.
Yeah, Fango chimed in and said reinforcements? Question mark. Yep.
Yeah,
What
that's
do you
not
have to do to
turn
win?
3.
Exit the right side of the map or keep the Germans from doing it. Basically, John, yeah, there's a series of victory point markers, and while Moe's choosing, you can see on the board if you look at, there's a little white star with a blue badge around it. They are VP locations, and on the map they have 1 VP or 2 VPs.
Like Zimni here, it's a VP 1.
Yeah, the red ones are I think 2 VPs or more.
Yeah, like that right there, 2 VP.
Yeah, I think so.
That was weird. You notice that?
Yeah, it was on the hex and now it's not.
Now it's not. It goes with the with the unit, unless that unit has 2 VP that follows it. That's odd. Okay, so I'm going to activate my border guards.
I'm thinking I didn't.
These Chan ones.
I think this should.
And oh no, they'll all go together. So I'm going to move them down 2, and then I'm going to roll. So I was on 3 at 9.
Right.
So I had 3 activations at 9. I get 6 whopping points for border guards that I really don't need the 6
Don't
points.
need them.
Yeah. So let's see. Command status, improved defense. What did I get? 9, 3. That'll give me 6. I got to move that on the thing here.
As long as he's in, don't they have to be in command range?
Believe so. Let me move this down first.
Most guys have to trace through a Zoc, so I don't think you can do that guy.
Where is his headquarters?
It's that.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't do that. But I can do this.
Yeah. Then you could. You can do that.
Can't get on the road without going through me, man.
That's right.
So that's 2 points.
That's 2, yeah.
He's in a Zoc.
Good to see John. Yeah, you never sent me my 98 cents either, by the way.
What the hell, man? All right, that's a Zoc. What the hell? Oh, hold on. 2, 3, 4. Oh, he may not be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So if I move there, 2, 3, move there. That's 1, and then I'm going to do an improved defense. Because why not? And it won't let me do it. That's interesting.
Maybe.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Is it a border guard unit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all. And then I'm going to do an improved defense on him. Just because. That's weird. That's really strange. You notice that? There's a command status here. There's a command status here. Last time I tried to get the guy to flip to improve defense. It wouldn't work on this one, so I had to go up here. Now I went back up here, and it doesn't work. It only works on the bottom one. That's weird. That's weird. Okay.
Oh, yeah, your infiltration movement, you had to roll. You got to roll for your Fangos, right? You got to roll for...
I got it.
ER.
Yeah, I had to roll a 2, and I rolled a 2.
Okay, you're good to go.
So he's good. Did that, and I think... Wait a minute. Okay. He is in a city or a town. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's pretty much all I could do, so I'm just going to call it done.
Okay. Now, what happens if I cover your entry area? I guess do you bounce to the next entry area, or do you bounce just to the next hex? I wonder what that is.
Entry area.
Maybe they're supply zones. I think they're supply zones anyway, so it doesn't matter. Shut up, Kevin. All right, initiative. I roll a 4, 6.
I rolled a 3, and you got it.
I got it. So let's pull up that chart. I think we're going to activate the little. What are they called? The 44th. Let's get them shaking and baking. So we'll roll a die. Roll a 5 on a 5.
5 on a 5 is going to get you 5.
All right. I think just real quickly that the.
Hey, Ken, how's it going? I'm just catching up on the chat here.
Fortifications cost 1. So it's 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, you sent Jeff Death Ride Salerno. Nice.
4, 5. That's 5 to there. One, 2, 3. So that's 2 points. Where's my little thing? I'm going to keep track of these. That's 2 down. Wow, there's a lot of cars zooming around this little neighborhood. 1, 2. So I'll do. Whoops.
So you're doing your little green guys?
I pull a unit off the map. In fact, I pulled 2 units off the map. But sorry, I have no idea where they were. I'm just going to put them. I don't know. Let me put it here somewhere.
No, that's illegal.
Wait, you took your hand off it. Stop.
You took your hand off it, man. It's
You're
official.
cheating.
You lose.
You
booger man.
You cheater. Well, what I was going to do was I'll use
you poo-poo head.
Poo-poo head. You're an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that can go off the board now. And then 1, 2. Oh, so that's 1, 2. I'm getting a little excited about moving everybody. I've got one.
Do it. Yeah, because you did move all 4 units to match or to make up for turn 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was for the that was
cool.
For the I didn't do these guys, so, but I think I did these earlier on.
Oh yeah, these are the boats that we cannot figure out how to get rid of.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's it. Done.
Nice. All right.
No points left to attack. You're lucky. Okay.
Sweet. I rolled a 6 and it's an 8, which is a tie, and I believe the Germans get the ties, do they not?
They do.
So there you go.
All right. I'm going to activate the these guys have nothing. Oh, that's right. Look at all these Nazis. It's a total cluster. Ouch.
Which one? Which unit were you
I
talking
haven't
about?
done anything yet. I'm panicking at the moment. Just wait a second.
So you activated 44th last time, right?
Yeah, last time, yeah.
They were at 5.
And I did not move it down.
Okay.
So,
No. I moved it to 4.
oh, okay, good.
So I wanted to make sure that I didn't move it down after you moved it down.
Well, you know what? Hell with it. I'm going to activate them again. So let's
There
roll.
you go.
Let's roll for that.
So it's going to be 4.
With an 8, it's going to give me 5.
Wrong chart.
Now
4
get busy.
gives you 5.
Zoom in a little bit here. Let's see. Let's put some units adjacent to what is that? What woods cost? 2 or 1? I think it's what is that? Marsh. No, it's not forest. So that's 1. So we can do this.
Iggy was asking us, is this like OCS?
No. 1, 2. That it's not. This is like
its own thing.
on the spectrum, it's closer to Axis and Allies than it is to OCS, if there was a spectrum of such things.
Yeah, in comparison, it's definitely different. Hey, Charles, this is what we bring you. Highbrow conversation.
1, 2, 3. That's 2. That's 3 units I've moved. 1, 2.
John says, it strikes me more like Panzer Blitz, except using battalions and regiments instead of platoons.
That's 3, and I had 5. I've got 2 left. So I have 2 APs left. That means I can do a regular attack. It's pretty disappointing. I was hoping to get a full one in there, but I'm going to get +1 for all my... we got to draw chits for it.
Yeah.
It's where's the chip bucket again?
It's that one that's next to the big... It's the same place it was last time.
Oh, well, thanks, bud. I'm so glad they didn't move it.
That's why I had to be a wise ass. All right. So what are you attacking? My machine gun?
Yeah.
All righty.
All righty then. So I get the middle column. And
I get the middle column.
Yeah. I'm starting with... That dude has 7 times. So I'm going to flip this over. No, 7 times 3 is going to be 21.
21.
And then 2 times
21 to 12. Nice rush number. 21, 12.
What is it? 4 times, 3 times, and then 2 times. There's no marker on that one. So 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So it's 27. What are you?
12.
Son of a bitch.
Yep. Okay. 27 to 12. But then you also have the armor bonus.
Yeah. All right. So you get 1 for your dinky little MG, and I think you get 1 for the pillbox or something. Yep.
We've got, and this is going to be open or pillbox in the clear, and we've got
pillbox in the clear doesn't. Oh, yes, it is +1 on the AT.
Yes.
All right. So so you have 1. I have 4. So that gives me a +3. And then I get 1 for each adjacent unit. So that's another 2. That gives me +5.
What about your headquarters support? You're going to do that?
Yes. Then I get half of the HQ if he's in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course he is. So what I say? 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 2 more is 7. 2 to 1 plus 7 in a pillbox.
Yep. All right.
I rolled 10. Thank you, baby. 17.
So it's going to be pillbox in the clear, 2 to 1, and you rolled what? 10, 17?
So it's a 0-3 result. So that dude, well, he can
0-3.
I'm going to do an ER check. I'm going to do that for the tank first. He makes it, and the guy underneath him does not make it. You worthless bastard. All right. So you got to lose 1, and then you do the ER check, and then if you fail that, you lose another. And
so I lose 3.
Yeah, but you don't forget you can retreat, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you can't because you don't have a zone of control free to control. Oh, I guess you could move into the BG hex, I guess. Do they negate it? I forget.
Let's see. First off, roll that so I fail.
What's the -2 for, Fango?
For the pillbox?
Yeah, and Fango, I got +1. It was 2 units supporting. So
only +1 combat support on
regular. It's 2 to 1 because it was 12 and I had 26, so it was 2 to 1. Anyway, so I don't know what the 0-3 with the -2 is. Is that -2 on your die on my die roll because I'm so awesome, or is it -2 on his die roll because he's in the pillbox? I didn't do +2 on each, Fango. I did +1.
Combat support is only +1. You did +2 on each.
I didn't. I did +1.
Prepared gets +2 combat support. You did a regular attack though, correct?
Yeah. +1. Yeah. I had 2 units adjacent. That's two.
No. He's saying prepared gets +2 combat support. I think that's what he means. You only get 1 for regular.
I know. Well, that's all that's irrelevant because we're doing a regular attack.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is work out your retreat options. So
I can't retreat into BG. Well, no, I can because they don't count as infantry.
Well, I'm just wondering.
But I still lost 3. Right?
Yeah.
1,
and did you pass your ER check?
I did not.
Okay, so now you've lost 2, right? And then you can choose to retreat. And if you now we just need to work out if Zox negates units negate Zox, and I don't think they do. Let's see if I can find out.
These guys don't. Well, no, I can't remember. Is this if they do here?
Yeah, I use the HQ finger. So retreat.
Yeah, it was HQ.
Okay, here we go. Any unit that failed an EC is forced to retreat, so you've got to retreat. For any unit that passed, something does a voluntary retreat. If all the units make a retreat, forced or otherwise, the second hit is fulfilled. So you're going to take 1, then 1 for the third hex, for the third loss, and 1 for failing. So that's 3 losses. The question is, now we still haven't found out about this EZOC business.
Yeah.
Where was he here? I'm looking. I'm reading very quickly to make it snappy and entertaining. Hexes and hexes prohibited. Enemy occupied hexes. Duh. EZOCs, except forced retreat. Unbridged, off the map. Okay, so I think you can retreat into your border guard guy. And to me, that would make sense. Oh, now does being in a pillbox, does that negate a retreat? Maybe it does. It's silly to run away from your pillbox.
Yes, it would be. Where is the? This is what I'm looking for.
Has a zone of control.
Pillbox. In clear gives a +1 defensive AT, +1 tank armor points.
The effects of pillboxes are ignored when the hex is occupied by German.
That's only when they're by German, yes.
Pillbox provide a -2 DRM for your effectiveness check. Did you get that? Did you subtract 2 from your DRM for your effectiveness check?
No, I did not. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. I would have failed.
Anyway,
oh, no, wait. Hold on. What did I roll?
Because you're a 4. What did you roll?
I rolled a 5. So I would have made that.
So you don't. So you lose. I think you lose
2.
1 step. And then you take a second for the, I think basically you'd have a 1, right? And you stay in the hex.
Yeah.
That's what I would do, because if you retreat, you're going to disrupt the BG unit.
Yes.
And I'm still there. It means I got to attack you again.
Well, I think if memory serves, that's the one that you can actually overstack with is the BG units because they don't count as regular infantry.
Why would you leave the MG?
No, I'm saying just compared to, the earlier first turn where we did that whole massive chain.
Right.
Technically, I could with the BG units, but I wouldn't. I would not want to leave the pillbox for sure.
Next activation.
There you go.
7.
8.
So you
and I got it.
Flip to me.
So back here, flip, and who am I going to? Oh.
So I bought really nice fish and all these vegetables and stuff to cook for everybody tonight. And everyone said, "Oh, we're going to the high school football game. See ya." I went, "Oh, okay.
All right, I'm going to go play war games with my friends."
Yeah. So yeah.
Screw you guys.
Zero interest in high school football unless I got a kid playing. So
yeah.
No. So what about the school spirit? We're done next June. Thank God.
Exactly. Let's see here. 16. Okay. Huh. Oh, okay. So that's all that is. All right. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I'll activate these machine gun dudes. They've got 2 activations. So 2 on a 2 gets me what? 1 or 2? 2 on a 2 will get me 1. Yay!
See, this sucks.
Yep. It's about all I can do. Improve defense. All right, where is that chart? There it is. So move those guys down 1 and move your APs back to 0, and we roll for a net. And I rolled an 8.
Oh, well, so you get that. Nope, I got it.
Oh, you get the 9 plus the +2.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. I guess it's time to try and sort out this mess with the Nazis. So we're going to activate the...
Did not see that coming.
The SS guys, 14th Panzer. Going to get an 8. That'll help. All right. And I have, I think, 4. So 8 on 4.
So Lance is saying the EC fail does not cause a step loss, but retreating into an EZOC causes 1 step loss. If you can't do a forced retreat, you take 2 step losses.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice.
5 points for me. Yay. All right. Let's see if I can knock this guy out of the game here. Knock this guy out of the game.
Which guy? My border guard unit? Tough guy.
Hey, tough guy.
Hey, tough guy. I don't need to talk to you, jerky.
All right. So I'm going to move. What's the marsh is going to be like? A whole bunch of points like that. 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Nope, can't do that. That's all. 4, 5. Ah, crap. I can't do that. All right.
All right. So while Kev is figuring out his moves, you guys add in the chat. What do you think so far of this game? I know Lance has said to me, Fango has said he's liking the game. He's watched every bit of our play, so he seems to have enjoyed it. But I was curious what everybody else thinks. Is this something that seems to interest you, this game, or are you still kind of on the fence?
Stream is all.
Any border guard unit that survives to turn 3 gets a medal and a free bottle of vodka. Fango Wolf said. I threw in the vodka.
Oh, I can do I can do this. I can do one of these moves and roll. Come on, roll over. Yes. All right. And then I can do this. Okay. Right. So that's 1, 2 moves. That's 2. Start with 5. So I'm down to 3. Now I'll do a prepared attack on.
Now we're gonna have fun
on the end. Let's do fun things. Let's kill people. Oh, sorry, Facebook and YouTube.
That's gonna get you a visit.
Virtually, that's a virtual death.
Make sure you're not going to any protests or war games.
Yeah, really. Okay, this is my hex I'm attacking with.
You are attacking to the machine gun, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to be an 8.
Damn, I've got factors at the yin yang. Hang on, I'm going to flip this guy over.
You're going to need it, man.
Yes, it's 27 and 27 and 8.
Fango says, here comes the retreat domino.
Is 35. 35. Hush. 35 and
I'm hoping it does.
45 factors coming in.
45?
Yeah.
45 to 8.
8?
Yep. I got 4 times 2 gives me 8. So 8 to 1.
All right. 8 to 1. I'm bringing all the HQ points. That's 4. I'm bringing five AT points. That gives me 9, and we're going to subtract 2 for you because of your pillbox.
Yep.
So that 9, that brings me down to 7, and then I get another 4 for the adjacent units. 7 plus 4 is 11. All right.
And you rolled 1.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
10. 2 10s in a row. Thanks for playing.
So an 11 and a 10 gives you 21 on an 8-1 in the pillbox in the clear, which is going to go, it's just going to go max because it only goes to 20. So it's going to be 0 to 5. They're going to die because they only have
round die.
Yeah, no, the pillbox does not absorb any. He only had 1 anyway.
Oh, yeah, 1 left. All of that for 1. Well, so you didn't have 8, you knucklehead. You had 2.
That's hilarious. It didn't matter anyway because it would have been. Let's see. Okay, so that would have been what, 10 to 1 or 14 to 1 at that point. It was going to be 0 to 5 all the way across the board.
Yeah, it's a max.
The only thing it would have been, if it was 6 to 1, it would have been 0 to 4. Either way, he's dying. He's dying all the way across the board. Period. At that roll because the lowest is 0 to 3.
So good. So good.
Oh, that's hilarious.
As long as you die. All right, so that's 1 to there. Now I can use an. That doesn't matter. All right, so that's it. We'll just do that. That's as far as you can go. Let me see. Discard the chip back to the deck. I'm wondering, given that it says discard for the combat chits, whether they actually go back in the pool or whether they go back at the end of the turn.
They're supposed to go back in, if I remember correctly. And Fango, you can chime in here because you're like reading the rules as we're playing. I believe at the end of the combat, you have to put the chit back in the pool.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, but I'm just wondering why the option there for the vassal module. Okay, so that I think that was 3, so that's everything. I'm done.
Fango says, remember, it's not advanced into the hex; it's 1 action point. So you got to pay for that, man. Pay the toll.
Oh, and so I've got to roll because it's a Zoc to Zoc. So I've got to roll this guy. So we'll start with the top guy. He's a 5. He fails. Next guy does not fail. And the next guy does not fail. This guy fails. I keep forgetting that.
So the one Tinker Tanker's got to wait. Yeah, he said replace the chit. So it does have to go back in the pool. I mean, I can see what you're saying. Because what happens if you happen to draw that same one 2 or 3 times in a row?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just wondering because the functionality is in the vassal module, right? So it's kind of goofy. Actually.
Sure.
So anyway,
well, we don't know what this was built on. Maybe
because it's a Molotov cocktail.
Exactly, because it's named something else. So that game could have had that functionality, or they just added it in twice. Just like when you have the, well, you don't. Let's see on my unit maybe. You see how I've got that command? Oh, this one only has movement. That's weird.
Yeah.
Let's see if I got. Yeah. So like on this tank unit, I got command status twice, and it only works on one. So maybe it was one of those things that they added in twice because maybe they found the same thing like I'm showing here, and they just to get it to work, they added it in twice.
Sure. Initiative.
All righty. Initiative. Sure. I got none. I have none.
What are you, +2 or 4?
+2, and now I will go to a 4.
I got it. All right.
So you got it.
All right. So I'm going to activate the Nazis again. They're all Nazis, but these are even more Nazi than the regular Nazis, just in case people are wondering, thinking that Kevin doesn't know the difference between the SS and the regular Wehrmacht. I don't want people to get upset. Have a little conniption. I rolled a 7. He's rolling like a rock star tonight. All right. I need to pull that.
What do you? Which one?
Did you move it? I don't think you did. So
44. No.
So 3.
So you're on a 3, and you rolled a what?
4. I get 4 points.
Okay.
I rolled a 7. 4 points.
4
okay.
Points.
All right. Now it's breakout time. Let's go. People.
Breakout, baby.
Let's go. Let's jack with some stuff, as they say.
Charles says he has a copy. Eventually, he's going to try to play it.
Okay. One boat move across. These boat move markers, I gotta remember to take them off because
Can't take them off. We can't delete them, remember?
yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, take them off your units, yeah.
Right. So that was for the infantry dude. Oh, wait, no. That's mechanized. Can't do that. Oh, sharp. What are we doing?
Sharp, not too sharp.
It's a little soft in their head. This stack here is a real problem, isn't it?
John says he thinks it seems pretty complicated for what it's trying to do, but the graphics, map, etc. are very nice. Yes, they are. The presentation here is outstanding.
1. Okay. 1, 5 to there. That's 1 point used. That leaves me with 3. And damn it, we're attacking. Let's do this. What am I using?
do this.
I'm going to use. Well, they're both the same. So let's do this. Now, this is where you could do a little min-maxing, and you could go, now, would it be better for me to do a regular attack and move this guy to here and get the 6 AT points, or would it be better for me to do the see, you actually have, you know what, you actually have a lot of guys in there, so this is where I should spend 1 more point and do just a regular attack, maybe. Question.
Do it.
Kimosabi.
You got infantry in any of these hexes with the?
I got 1. Yeah, I got 1.
I'm hoping that we can end up getting a retreat somewhere.
Yeah.
So we can try that suggested rule that I had suggested to.
Oh, right. And this move, I'm going to go 1, 5 to there like that. So
if not, when we get an opportunity, we will demonstrate it for everybody.
Sure. So prepared, regular attack.
Regulator.
He's irregular.
That is open. So that's in the open.
I'm coming across the stream though.
Don't cross streams.
Flip. Oh, big numbers. There we go. That'll do.
So I got 4s.
So I got
not too bad.
And 8,
5 and
18,
4s.
And 18 and 28, 36. What do you got?
So I didn't even draw shit yet. All right, so 3s. 1, nice. So I've got 5, 4, 4. So I got 13. And improved gets me.
You're in an improved position, so you use the right column, so you're double.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So 3 would be 2. So it's going to be 8 and 5, 13, 26.
Okay, so it's 3 to 2.
That's better than it would have been.
Yeah.
Much better.
3 to 2. Stream is going to give a -2 on the DRM. That's going to suck. And the tank points are going to be quartered for me.
Hold on a second. That can't be right. Let me see. I'm going to do this real quick.
Oh, you're only...
I'm overstacked.
Oh, you got 3 tanks there. Oh,
yeah, that's overstacked.
Right, yeah,
we did that from the beginning of the game, and neither one of us picked up on that.
The game's broken, and you've been cheating the entire time.
So I'm going to move him where you want me to move. You move him to wherever you want to move.
No, you just put him somewhere. Don't matter. Whatever works.
All right. He was late. He's right there. Yeah. He was late getting to the battle. So yeah, put him wherever you want. So that is going to be there. So now there are 2 4s. Where'd the 4 go?
Doubled. Oh, that was that one.
Okay. So there we go. So 2 4s.
You're 8, 16.
8, 16. Yep.
So 16. That's better. So now I got 2 to 1 because I've got 36 factors, and now you only have where's your guy? You only have.
Damn it.
Well, so with the strength points, we're counting the 3 for the armor, right? We don't reduce it. So just because you've lost a strength point doesn't mean you lose a factor off your armor, I don't believe. Or does that go down as well for the 10 points?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just the strength of
Yeah, it's just
the unit. It's just your hit points. I don't believe that depreciates.
I think I was saying you can have 3 tank units in the X.
I thought you can only have 2 and infantry. Okay, so that's why that was. So it was right the whole time. So then we'll leave it the way it was.
Back to 3 to 2. Okay.
So now we're back to 3 to 2.
And you weren't cheating.
So I was not cheating.
I hate it when that happens.
I know that would have pissed me off too. But
so
I literally moved that whole stack from back over here near Dubnicki where it started, and I just ran them up there.
Yeah,
so
I'm going to get 2 AT, and you're going to have 6. So it's going to be -4 and then stream -6. This is a really stupid attack. All right.
It's a great attack. You're going to roll awesome anyway.
So it's like a 4. Is that what I said? -6.
So it's 3 to 2.
4. Oh, wait, hang on. 4,
in the open.
5, 6, 7, 8. I have a net 8 on a 3 to 2.
So 3 to 2 in the clear. And it's an 8, which is a 1, 2. I lose 2 steps, you lose 1, and you do an AC.
Okay. EC for the top guy. EC for the next guy. Okay, so the top guy, he takes disrupt. Next guy's good, and the one underneath him is good as well. And then, and so you're both down to, that's 3 now, right?
So I'm going to, I lost 3 to 2 in the clear. You rolled it, it was an 8, so I lose 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 off the top guy, and then I will delete. Now I got to grab another. And go with 3. I hate this.
Well, they're not sums. What is that?
All right. So there's that.
All right, let's just see. I'll make sure we're doing something else here, right? Just bear with me 1 second.
Are you talking about what Fango said?
Yeah.
Hey, Nathan, how's it going? Thanks for joining us tonight. So AT and tank are not sums to the highest values. I thought it was a comparison, and then you had the balance. That's what we've been doing, right?
Yeah. Page 15. The attacker has 10 points. Defender has 10 points. The highest 314 has the highest 10 points in the attacking stack, and it surpasses the defender's points by 2. This result has a +2. So he's saying that you're just looking at whoever has the highest points.
Oh, you're just doing a straight comparison.
You're not doing you're not summing all of the AT points. Well, that's boring.
Yeah, I think our way was better. Hey, we're designing a whole new game here tonight, fellas.
Yeah, really. So I would have been using my 4.
Yep.
And you would be using your 3.
3.
But my 4 becomes a 1
Yeah.
because it's quartered. And so the net would have been 2 difference, which I think I had. Yeah, so that would have changed the result a little bit. It would have been a little bit better for me, but not much. 3 to 2 in the clear with a pillbox. I rolled a 10. Did I roll a 10?
There's no pillbox. There's no pillbox. It's straight clear.
Oh, straight clear. Okay. Cool. Clear.
So 3 to 2, and you rolled a 10, which you came out to an 8, which would have been a straight 10 now, right?
I think that would have. I think that what happened though is we would take 2 off for the armor and drop it down to 8,
which is where we were.
I get +1 for each of the adjacent hexes. So that's and actually the another formation as well. No, that doesn't count. So that's +2. That takes it back up to a 10, and then the HQ gets half. It becomes a 12. It's a 1-3 this time.
Okay.
If we're doing that correctly.
And you don't do an EC then? I do the EC.
Wouldn't do an EC.
I do the EC, and I lose 3. So I already did the 2, so I'm going to take off the bottom one.
I think that sounds right.
Okay, so now they're all on through.
And
the top.
and there was, I think there might have been 2 more. Wait a second, just stop. What did we get up to? 12, 1, 3.
12, yeah.
It's a 1-2. It's still a 1-2. It's the same freaking result.
Okay.
It's a 1-2 because of they're coming across the stream. Subtracts 2 more. So I actually lose a step out of this dude. How do I do that? What are those units?
Hey, Private Public, how's it going?
All right. I'm struggling to find the
What are you trying to find?
the step loss markers again.
What number do you need?
No, I want to find it. I got it. Yay, I found it. 5. I get so excited about little things. HP step loss. I need this guy. So he goes down to a 4. So what's that? I don't know how to take that attack marker off. Let's try and do that. Nope. Okay. All right. Okay. For fuck crying out loud. And it was a black roll, so I didn't have to take an EC check. But I took a loss. Don't I take one? So I think he would still be disrupted.
Yeah. And it came in. What was the final run? Or final number?
It was a black number.
For both of us?
No, you were red. You've got to do an EC check. For all your guys.
2 fails.
Okay, that's good.
So he.
All right. You get a +4 on this one this time, right?
Yeah, and I'll still roll a 1.
I roll a 4.
I roll a 3. Yay!
You're winning.
Okay, so I finally win. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll move that back to 2, flip it, and
Private Public, good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Now, this, before we go any further, this is what I do like. What we just did there, that combat with the tanks. This is something I think this game does very good, is with the higher, for lack of a better term, hit points or steps, whatever you want to call them. It actually feels like they're slugging it out. It does not. It's not like, okay, I got my tanks, you got your tanks. Okay, let's roll. Hey, I win. You guys are dead. Or it's a 2-step. You flip them and they're done within 1 turn. Yeah. Here, you're chipping away at them, and I like that. It does feel more like an armoring game.
It certainly gives you that attritional feel, and I think that's really cool. There's just a lot of labor involved.
Yes.
Which is okay, but
switch back to us for a second so we can chat about it.
Yeah, the flip side of it is that you go play like a Simonage game and you attack with armor, and you've got your 14th Panzer armored division, and you attack, and you got to lose a step, right?
Yeah.
Well, now you've ruined half a division for 1 attack, and it's
like that.
Yeah, and it's a goofy little, it's a 1d6 result set, so there's not a lot of variability.
No.
So, your mileage might be either way.
Here, this is one thing that I really do like about this game is, like I was saying, the attritional value. It feels like you're working to get the win. It feels like combat, because it's a slugfest. You're going back and forth. Now, infantry, they're, kind of paper thin. They can die fast, and that's fine. Maybe 2 engagements they might last, sometimes 3. But armor,
mine are a lot stronger than yours.
Well, and also you're running over border guards who are just like they're standing out there with their crossing guard vest, going, "Stop, stop, halt," and they're just getting rolled over. So that part's really cool. And to your point, it is definitely. It feels very labor intensive to get to the good part, which is the combat. There's there's fiddliness and a lot of tracking, which is something that hopefully they can get squared away. So we'll go back to
they could crisp it up, right? They could make it a little crisper in terms of the mechanical interaction with the units and the pieces and the tracks and the rolling of the dice. Like I said, it's 1,000 die rolls to run your army for the full game. That's too many rolls. I'm just saying.
So
I ain't rolling dice 1,000 times.
Andrew says, "For crying out loud, LOL. Love hearing Aussie terms."
What did I say?
Apparently, you must have said "for crying out loud."
Yeah.
You know, in America, we're a little more direct. We say "for fuck's sake," but
Well, that is my favorite saying.
FFS
Yeah,
when you're trying to
that
make
is
it a
one
little
of my
more.
favorites. All right, you got it right. So
Okay.
you're.
Yes.
I'm going to get some ice. I'll be back.
Sure. All right. Let's see who I'm going to do anything with. Most likely, it's going to be the 41st because they just got hit. They got disrupted, so I need to refit them to. I hate to use that activation there, but I'm going to have to. So, well, before I do that, let me roll. Oh, I get a 10. Yay. 10 out of 2 is going to get me 7 activations. Nice. And I really don't need 7, but I'll take it. So drop these guys down, move these guys maxed out to 7. And then I'll just pay the 2 to do, if I remember correctly, just pay it, right, Fango? Just pay. There's no EC check for the refit. So I don't have to hit the rules, although I'm going to do that anyway. Each disrupted unit is not isolated. Oh, they're not isolated. So you do have to make an EC. Okay, so I got to make an EC. Okay. And they do not pass the first one. Do not pass second. And the third one they do. So that's 3 points. All right.
All right, my good luck dog just joined us, so now you're in real trouble.
Nice.
What happened? What happened? Oh my God, you rolling dice? No.
No, I had 7 activations. I had 7 APs, which is good because I needed them to be able to try to do my undisruption. I burned 5 points.
Oh God.
They're not isolated. They have this line out here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fango? No, he's saying they're isolated.
No, there's the zone, the units negate for isolation.
Yeah, then that negates, so they're not.
I shall look it up. You keep rolling dice and doing fun
Pretty
things.
sure that will negate.
Effectiveness checks. Apply. 8. Page 8. I like the rule book.
So do I.
Connected to yada yada yada, unbroken chain. It's broken if it enters any hex containing an enemy unit, containing an EZOC, unless at least one friendly unit of any type is also present. So you get.
Yeah, it negates. I mean, for the at least for the sake of tracing for isolation, that would negate the EZOC.
Right. Yeah,
which makes sense. I mean, it's just kind of a common sense thing. So I've got 2 points left, and
yeah, Andrew, I'm using a double screen. So since Mo's hosting, he's dragging the charts onto the map.
Yes,
when the time's right, like so. But yeah, I've got 2 screens up. I've got all my charts to the right, and I'm not actually using them full screen because I don't really need to. Hurry up!
Shut up! Can't friggin' rush perfection. So okay, I'm going to move that guy, and that'll be the end of my movement. So it's over to you. I got an 8. You get the +2 this time. You roll a 10.
I need a 10.
Oh no, you get a 1. Oh, so it goes to 4.
Back to backs now. It's crazy time.
Oh yeah, I can do a whole lot of nothing. I really don't. I guess
you need more units.
Yeah, I mean, this is okay. This is what I've got. I've got 1 more activation with 41st. I've got the border guard guys who can activate, but they're, why would I activate them other than to just, put them in improved defense. These guys don't do anything yet. These guys don't do anything yet. So all I got is these 2 guys, and if I use those, they don't carry over. So that sucks. But should I do something with them? Huh. I am going to pass.
Okay, you realize you don't get any more activations, right?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have much of a choice because really the only thing I have is
All right.
one activation on these two guys and then the Porter Guards.
All right. Well, it's going to be a boring old time for you, bro.
Well, no, can't you pass and then go after the next turn?
No, I don't think so. Once you pass, you're done.
Okay.
Let me just check. Maybe it's a different game because
now that's a good point, John. Has anyone ever used a chess clock playing a war game? I have talked about that before for a tactical game with both players agreeing to it. I think especially chess clock if you're playing in an urban environment for tactical. I think that would be really cool rather than having those cheap, oh, you got to do this in 5 turns. And then you just math that out and you're like, I don't even think I can run across the board if nobody's on it in 5 turns.
Yeah. I noticed someone, I think there's a rule in the La Bataille system that you get 20 minutes to do your move or something. And I just can't imagine that.
20 minutes?
Yeah. And maybe it's 20 minutes of formation, but
yeah.
Because there's so many units and you're busy flipping them over to see what their factors are and all that sort of nonsense.
Yeah.
I'm all
out of that.
I can't find the passing. Where is it?
I'm going to check here.
Why don't you look that up? It's your problem, and we'll just say you did activate if there's a problem. We'll work it out. Well, I guess if you're passing, does that mean that it automatically goes to me?
That's what I'm going to check here. 10, 6,
yeah, I guess you can relinquish to the opponent. Okay, but does that end the turn for him, Fango, is what I was curious about, mate. All right, I'm going to, he's going to hand it over to me. I'm going to roll for, it looks like, no, it doesn't. So you're good to go, bro. So I'm going to activate the 298th, I think it is, or whatever it's called, the blue dudes, the 298th. And I roll a freaking 3 on 3, which is probably going to be 2 points or something like that.
Okay, you're right. Here it is right here. 3. Pass. Should the initiative player decide to pass, no further formation activations may be conducted by that side for the remainder of the ops phase, which is what we're in right now.
Oh, right. Okay.
The passing side may still conduct formation reactions. Proceed to the next ops cycle. Right. Since the passing side is forfeited the right to undertake any further operations except reaction during the current phase. Initiative determination is not necessary. Non-passing player wins initiative automatically from now on. I must either act or pass. You cannot transfer the initiative back.
It does. It ends. What my point was, Fango, that it ends the player's operations phase. It ends
my turn. Ends my
formation activations. Other than it looks like you get to experience the reaction rules. So,
yay!
I've got 3 points. I'm going to do this. I'm going to move this dude to here.
That's I'm going to make another drink.
And I'm going to do pull a chit before you, just pull a chit, and we're going to attack this guy here.
All right.
I'm going to find a chit. And I'm attacking with this dude.
So you're attacking this guy here out in the open?
Yeah, this guy. Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
That's right.
I was just trying to help. I'm sorry.
So it doesn't matter. He's a 1 regardless. So he's 6.
Oh, he sucks.
And he's improved defense. No Ken defense.
Well, what are you saying? He's 6 and 6'4". Yeah, 1 all the way across.
Yep.
Okay. And I need to flip this dude. There we go.
Flip
and I have
good.
Multiplied by 1, and the other guy by 1 as well. So I've got 8 and 2 is an entire 10. 1 to 1, and then I get a +3 for AT, I guess.
So you're saying, Fango, that I could transfer without passing? That sounds kind of like splitting hairs, isn't it? It's passing without passing. I'm curious about that.
1 to 1 +3 +4 +5 plus 6.
Okay.
Plus
Here's an FYI.
7, 8. Plus 8. Okay, we're rolling a dice first before we do anything.
Okay.
Plus 8. Because otherwise I'll forget. 8 plus 3 is 11. On the worthless
Impressive.
1-to-1 table in the open.
1-to-1 table in the open?
Yep. 11. 1, 2. God bless.
Yep, 1, 2, and I got a roll. And I got a 4. Pass. Well, I only had to roll once. So what was it? It was 1, 2.
Yeah.
So I lose 2.
Now you can't rotate these. What the?
I can. I'm better than you are. Oh, crap. I did the wrong.
Oh, it says increase. I see.
Increase. That's add up. Is that not used in Australia? Increase? Yes. This is what makes it fun for everybody to tune in. Now, this is an FYI. Instead of pass, I could have transferred initiative. The initiative player may give the initiative to the opponent unless that player has already decided to pass for the current turn. The player receiving the initiative must either act or pass. It may not transfer the initiative back to the original initiative player. Transferring the initiative does not alter the initiative plus the RM marker in any way. So that's something I could have done rather than pass, but there's not much I can really do. I only have 2 unit formation activations.
And you can still react anyway. So
Sure. But I mean, that's just something to keep in mind, because I could have transferred instead of passing, just to kind of keep throwing it back at you, which is a kind of a chintzy way of passing.
Yeah. It's kind of what soft men do to pass.
Yeah. I'd be like, fuck it. Fight or not.
Okay, either get in there or get out. Okay, so are you transferring again, or are you passing?
No, I passed. I'm sticking to what I said. But, okay. I mean, because when you look at it, I've got 2 units that can activate, and
Yep. All right, so I'm going to activate the blue dudes again.
You do that, because you're going to be able to activate
2 on the 2, you piece of worthless crap. All right.
So this is all the stuff that Kev has to activate. Did you move any of these guys down that you've been activating, or are you cheating like a friggin'?
I am cheating like a wild man. No, I've just moved it. It goes down to 1 now.
Just moved it. But these other guys that have been on 4 for the past 7 activations.
I haven't done anything with them. 1, 2, shut up. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll show you. Wow, all the way down to 1, huh? Okay. Are you pass? You still passing?
Oh no, I passed. I'm done.
Passed. Okay,
it's so all you.
It's all me. I love it when it's all me. All right, let's see. Kind of scared to activate the.
Andrew's like, activate the blue dudes.
Blue dudes. No, they're already at 1. They're
the
done.
Blue Man Group.
Let's do the green boys with the red shield. The 44th.
44th. All right.
9. That's good on a 4. That's a good thing.
Yeah, you can run them guys off. You can just end run them and head up to Volodymyr Zelensky.
6 to get 6 points for that guy. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna push everything up from the back first. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy can go to here. 5. That's 1 point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 points.
Don't forget your headquarters transfer.
Yeah, which cost 1, I think.
What is your headquarters value? 0?
Oh, that's right. It's 0.
Yeah, so it would be 1 point, I believe.
So that'll be 3. Oh no, my headquarters.
Oh, headquarters is 2, so you got to pay 2 AP for that. So that's good. You have a lot of AP.
That makes it 4. All right, so we'll put up here somewhere. Where is the village? Yeah.
This is turn 2, Nathan, and it is. We've been playing this now. This is our 4th week, and granted, There's a little chit chatting that's gone on while we're doing this, and we've been learning the rules, but it is taking a long time to get to this point.
Wants to move them right through there. So,
and we'll have some more of a I think a little bit more of a definitive attitude or opinion of the game tonight after this point, because now we're actually getting into some decent combat. Well, Kev is at least.
Yeah, just me having fun. It's disrupted. Fuck.
So refit them.
No, I can't do that. So this guy's got to go back. I've got 2 left. I was trying to surround all these guys.
Oh, see what you're doing there.
What's the cost? Cross the stream, infantry, +1. Okay, +1. Let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And for those who may not understand this, reason he's going 5, his movement is 3, but when you're going unopposed, you can go 2 extra.
As long as you don't start or end as Zoc. So I'm gonna activate those guys again. They're on the 3 this time. And I roll a 3 on the 3 is going to give me 3 activation points.
That's turn 3 is when the reinforcements come in, Tim. Yeah, that's true. First plays are generally laborious, but this one feels a little more laborious than others for different reasons and because of the bookkeeping. And that's one of the things that I hate to say it, but I think that whether it's your first or your 100th play, it's always going to be like this. It'll be a little snappier because you'll know the numbers after playing it a bunch of times, but it's still going to be roll for initiative, determine what unit you're going to go with, and then roll and then check on the table to see how many APs you got. Then you got to track your APs and everything just to get anything going. So
3, 1, 2. That's 1 plus the recovery. That's 2. Did I get 2 or 3? I got 3. So I've got 1 point left. I say, old chaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Oh, should have moved him. 1, 2. Well, that's good enough. All right, so that's those guys. Next is who wants to be next? The 299th. Where are these? Oh, these worthless bastards. All right, so
the teal guys.
Let's get the teal guys. They have 5. They're on the 5 column. I roll a 7. That's going to give me 5 activation points. And let's see. Still a bunch of losers on the other side of the river. All right. 2 boat units per formation per turn, right?
Yes.
2 boat movements, right? So I'm at quota for boat movements. So now I need to find a river. Well, let's attack first. Let's do this. Let's get rid of this border guard.
Beat up on the border guard time.
Yeah. Nothing like kicking a man when he's dead.
AJ says, I thought Kev won last Friday. No, we just the win for both of us was getting through turn 1.
3, 2.
And we started on turn 2. Tim saying this seems like playing France 1940 in spirit, but with a better chance.
That's 3. Where's the marker? 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can do 1 attack. Who wants to attack first? Well, let's do this guy here with a regular attack. And I'll attack him with this dude here. I will pull a marker. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be multiplied by 2011. Nope. Flipping, turning over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. 2. So I got 16. What you got?
I got 2.
2.
Or 3. I'm sorry. I've got 3.
3. So and I got 16.
3.
So it's 5.
5 to 1.
1. And you're in the open, right?
In the open.
And the improved defense gives you a -1 or something, right? I think.
Yeah, let's see. So it's 5 to 1 in the open, which is 4
Oh,
to 1
no,
in the
you're
open.
on the improved defense column. That's what it is. I always forget that. So you're going to get, what's your chit? Where's your chit? You still suck. It's still 1 anyway.
What do you mean 1?
Well, so your multiplier, you're in the improved defense column.
Yeah, it's a 1. That's right on the far right. Yeah, so it's 1. So it's a 1.
You're defensive 1. I have 16, and you're in the open. So it's max odds, and we just got to work out the DRMs, which is going to be.
It's going to be 14 to 1. No, max on the clear is only 6-1.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Damn. Okay. Well, I mean, it matches because it's 6-1 in the open is going to be matching 10-1, 14 to 18, and 26 to 1 in various things. So yeah, it's going to be harsh.
So it's going to be +3 is the net.
+3.
1 for the adjacent unit and 2 for the HQ. And a roll 1. So
it's a 1 time you roll crappy. All right. So you get a 1 plus a 3 is a 4. So it's 1-2.
1-2.
Both of us have to ECs. All righty.
At least I roll another 1. That's good.
Well, the 1-2. The funny thing is, I only got 1 step, so he's dying.
Yeah, so you must just take it off, right?
Yep.
You don't need to worry about rolling.
Nope. And you rolled your EC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So get rid of your guy.
Yep, he's gone.
Well, I can still see him on the board.
No. That guy was there. I already deleted the guy because he was up here. Wait.
Oh, did you delete the wrong guy?
Did I? He was right here, wasn't he?
Checking this hex here.
Yeah. No, he was. Damn it. There was 2 guys there, I believe.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, then you need to roll for your EC because if you fail it, then he loses.
Well, he was dead. This guy's dead, but he was outside the hex.
Oh, that's where he was?
That's where he was. Yeah, there was only 1 guy in there.
Okay. All right, cool. I get activation. So activation point.
You can go kill him next.
1, 2 there. Okay. All right. Fast game's a good game. Let's keep it going here. I will activate those guys again, drop them down. So they were a 3 then. Actually, I didn't drop it down. So now they're a 2. And I roll a 4 this time. Well, that's going to be awesome. I get 1 activation point. Super dupes. You go, dog. All these losers on the other side of the river. Let's get them adjacent to the river so they can go on a boat. So that's that guy. Right. Excellent. That goes down to a 1 now. And that leaves me with the purple dudes have 1 left. Where is... Oh, I moved the wrong one. Motherfucker. The last 2 activations, I moved the wrong... Shit, so it was this guy was down to...
Hold on. I got to check something here.
Let's see. It's 5.
Did I delete?
I activated those twice, didn't I? Twice in a row.
You know what? That guy is dead. I deleted the guy up here.
Yeah, that's
right.
Okay. That's what I thought. I thought you deleted the wrong guy. Yep.
Yeah, I just went and looked at the replay. Good thing about this, go to the replay, because I was like, now it's bugging me. Why? I thought I had a second guy there. No, it was up here. Okay, so that's what it was. So just go ahead and redo whatever you were going to do.
Yeah, I'm just fixing. I was moving the 44th on the
because it was bugging me. I was like, man, I think you're right. Let me just double check.
all right.
And no one in the audience caught it. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Fango. You're supposed to catch that stuff.
Yeah, just when we were relying on you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to activate the 44th 4 on a 3. 4, 3. It's going to be 3 points. Let's keep pushing. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. To there. One, 2 to there. That's 2. And then 1, 2, 3. All right. All those guys are now isolated.
Wow, you're such a nice guy picking on my border guards.
I know. I'm here for you, baby. And that goes down to a 2. And so with that 2, I will continue. I'll activate again. Roll the 4 again. On the 2. There's 1 activation. Loser. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And that goes down to 1 now.
Yeah, I got a copy of that, Tim. Are you still waiting on your copy? He's waiting on his copy of Soldiers in Postmen's Uniforms.
Oh, yeah, cool. I'm activating the 14th Panzer with an 8 on a 3. 8 on a 3 is going to give me 5 points to activate with. All right, I am going to get rid of these freaking tanks. Let's see. First thing I'm going to try and do is recover this dude. Come on, low numbers. Yes. All right, that's 1. So he comes back to. Nope, that's not the marker.
He disrupts.
How do you?
Or undisrupts.
Undisrupts. There we go. All right. So if I spend 3. Yeah. All right. So we'll do a prepared attack against. Oh, it's across the.
You're going to try to go across the river again against those other armor units?
It's the stream. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just isolate you then. 1.
Hey, Jester. Yeah, we're still at it.
2 and 1. That's 1, and 4 is 5 to there.
Yep.
And then I guess we'll try and recover that guy. Yes. That's 3 I've spent. And I had 5, so it's done 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3.
Fango says can't. Izak can't get +2 leg.
I don't understand. What where?
Are you talking about where are you talking about the +2 leg going into the forest?
I didn't. I wasn't in this yet. Where was it? I don't know where he's talking.
Well, I think he's talking about going into the Izak here because that would be into the trees or the forest would be the Izak.
6 movement points.
Yeah, and you only moved 1, and that
I
and
moved
it's
1. I moved 1 plus 4 is 5. So these guys go 1, 2.
So dense forest is 4 because that's motorized, but I think you got to pay for the Izak.
You know what he's talking about. Are you pay to leave?
He said said 5. He didn't on a 916 move. What are you talking about? Do you know what he's talking about?
I don't think so. I didn't move more than 6 movement points. So
Yeah, no, you were under your number.
Yeah. Okay. And now I think.
Oh, he said, never mind. I thought all leg was 3. You failed again, Fango. What the hell, man? You're the official rules meister. Yeah, they're mechanized or motorized.
That's what we'll do. All right. That's that. That's all of them. Now, I'm going to activate them again. No, I'm not. What am I going to do? I need to get these guys across the freaking river. All right. Yeah, we'll activate the 14th Panzer again. And I roll a 9. Okay.
Yeah, it's all good, Fango.
9 on a 3. I get 6 APs. Oh, wait, I didn't move it down. So it's on a 2. Still 6 APs. Okay. Now, let's do a attack on this hex here with these guys.
So you can attack here?
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
How'd you do that? That was so cool, man.
Wouldn't you like to know?
You're special. Okay.
It's a secret.
He's got tools.
So you can attack with this guy to that guy. See how I did that?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's red circles flashing. Stop it.
We haven't even drank that much yet.
I've had half a drink. I haven't had a whole drink yet.
Really? You're slow.
I am slow.
I'm on my 4th.
Oh, fuck. I've sent the fucking stop. Don't do anything. Okay. I'm going to back this back. I'll just pull it out.
No take backsies.
Yeah. I was just trying to get my chip back. I sent it back to the pool and it was a good one. I was like, no. Oh, this is going to be worse. Watch.
Well, what did you have?
I can't remember.
Okay. I was going to say.
It was like a 3 or something. This is what I'm trying to do. But this will do because I'm doing a prepared attack. So this is awesome.
So you get a 3.
4 times 3 is 12. And I can't do this much math. This is a lot of math.
So you're attacking with these guys, right? So you've got
back out of the woods. Yeah.
All right. So you've got 4, 6. So you get 10, 14.
I have
no 4, 9. Sorry,
no,
13.
I have
no,
8.
you're down to 4 on the top or the bottom.
17. 17 times 3, which is 30.
17 times 3 is 51.
51. 51 to whatever you got. What you got, big time?
And I got 5, and it's going to be. You're doing a what?
Well, remember, it doesn't matter what I'm doing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, that's right. So I got a 2.
You're
so it's going to be 10. So 51 to 10. So
8. You had 4 in there, big time.
4, that's right. 4, 8. So it's going to be 51, 4, 5, 6, 6 to 1.
Okay, so it's max odds. And I'm picking up no. I get 1 for armor, right? Because I have a +1. I have a 4 and you have a 3. So I get a +1 for the armor, and I get +2 for the dude adjacent. That's +3, and I get 4 for the HQ, which is 7. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, HQ can't make it. Does he have to do it by moving points, or just like, can I go across the river? Here's what I mean.
He has to have his reach.
1, 2. I can do like this, right? I can count like that.
I believe so.
Yeah, I don't think it has to. I was worried about this.
As long as it doesn't go through an EZOC.
Yeah, I think we're good.
It won't break it. Yeah.
So it's 7 plus 7. Max odds plus 7. Just don't roll a 1 or a 2.
So
9.
That's in the open.
0-3. So he's dead, I think. Well, he's not dead, but he's close.
9, 0, 3, and you've got to roll an EC.
Yeah, so top guy.
No, he's not dead.
Top guy's good. Bottom guy's good. Next guy's good. And the bottom guy's not good. Loser.
All right, and it was a 0.
Did you roll your EC?
I haven't rolled the EC. That's why I was double checking. I got to roll the EC.
Roll a 9.
No, I roll a 5.
He fails, so that's 2 steps down. Right?
That'll kill him because
Okay.
he's only got 1. Yeah, he dies.
Okay.
Now I roll freaking high.
Now I've got an AP. That means I can do a recovery on that guy. And I roll 2. I love that plan.
Nice.
All right. That is the end of that activation. That was on the 2. He goes down to a 1. We did about 30 activations then in an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 20 minutes.
And we are, and the only reason that, not the only reason, but one reason that did help with that is I not quit, but I stopped doing activations.
Well, you only had.
I essentially quit for the turn because I was down to these 2 guys only because you really don't have a lot for the Soviets. So until turn 3, then there'll be more units that'll come in from both of us, and I'll actually have some decent units, not just those damn border guard units.
Yeah, he's saying it's by movement points 1, 2, 3. I think I can still make it, but at the zone of control, I'm
no
not
step
sure.
losses on EC fails, he said.
Oh, put him back. You got 1 step there. Go for it. Let's disrupt it. It is a step loss on EC fails. If you're doing either,
or is it just a disruption?
It's a disruption, but you lose a step. Oh,
I know this is the pain.
Second combat hit, if the defender's result is 2 or higher, is variable. Any unit that failed an EC due to a red result is forced to retreat. So you got to retreat, and you're retreating into your enemy unit. You were there, so you can retreat 1.
Mm-hmm.
That absorbs.
So in essence, what I have to do is because I rolled 10.
You got to take 3 losses. So you lose 1. You were 4, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were 4.
I was at 4, yeah.
So you go down to 3, and you're disrupted, and then you retreat 1 or 2 or whatever it is, and then you lose another step because there's a third one to lose. So you're down to a 1.
What is this guy doing here? Crap.
I think you just undid something.
Yeah, I did. Can I undo?
Tank should have he had 3 losses. He loses 1. You were a 4. That's right. So you should have 2.
All right, let's do this.
Are you breaking the game?
Oh, I see why.
Yeah.
When I pulled it out, it's stacked with the other one that was already in there.
Okay.
So
you need 2 steps, dude, not 1. My
okay.
bad. Bango's correct again.
So,
and your retreat it's either I think is it 2 hexes or 1 hex?
Well, if I have to retreat 2, I'll go back this way.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it
because I can't go through an EZOC, so I'd have to go back this way. And there's no limitation to going across the. Well, yeah, nothing.
I don't know.
Just a stream. That's a stream.
Just relax there, big time.
What the hell, man?
Just looking for the whether it's 1 or 2 or a choice. I think it's a choice of 1 or 2. Oh my God! I said I like this rulebook. I'm starting to think twice. 1 or 2 hexes. There it is in gray, highlighted. Retreating units have the option to retreat 1 or 2 hexes. So you could sit right that little nook. You could sit right here, dude. That's a good spot.
I'm actually going to just go right where I'm at.
All right, fine. Be that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is a good spot, technically, but.
Yeah, I'll come around the other side and give you an ass whipping. All right, so that's the end of the turn.
Holy crap, we got through a second turn. Oh, wow. I can't believe it.
And you're disrupted. That's right.
I will leave it there.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Well, interesting. I wonder how this compares historically. Now we need to go look it up.
Yeah, I am curious about this. I did just pick up a book today for that will actually match Jaws of Victory more than it will this. But I got it's a short little 120-page book. It was like $3 on Kindle for the Corson Pocket.
Or is Eastern Front for Dummies?
What's that?
Eastern Front for Dummies?
Kind of, sort of. It's just the Corson Cherkasy Pocket.
Oh, yeah.
So I figured, you know what, that's actually good for Jaws. And I've had that game. I played it very briefly, and I really liked what I saw in that game. And I haven't played it since. I've still not punched my copy, but I don't know when that'll see the table, but it will see Vassal faster than the table, probably because that really does need to be played opposed, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
To be more advantageous, to enjoy it more.
Yeah.
So, thoughts at this point after 2 turns, 1/3 of the way through the game?
Well, because I got to do 15 unopposed activations, it was awesome.
I love it.
But I still think, there's a delta on the number of activations you get. Where's the chart? That is so swingy.
Oh, you're talking about the activations?
Yeah, the current formation activation level. I love the fact that you're degrading your capability over 48 hours to have that sort of consistent fighting capability. So you go from, a lot of activation points if you roll well to a few activation points if you roll well. But if you look at the table closely, rolling a 1 on whether you have 7 formation activations or 1 formation activation gets you the same number of points.
Yeah.
If you roll really well on a 1 or on a 7, you get the same number of activation points. It's only the sort of the middle band diagonally across the table, across the table here.
Which one?
I'm looking at the current formation activation.
This one?
The sheet for solitaire play.
Let's see here.
No, the actual table for its formations.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. So if you look diagonally across from left to right and go upwards, that's where points. That's where the action points can vary quite a bit. But I just feel like there should be some level of minimum number of points you're going to get for each activation, because you just seem to you can end up doing nothing like you did, right? Where you run out of activations, you run out of points, and it's kind of a bit of a dead turn for you. But I like the degradation of capability over time, and I like the combat system. The armor stuff is a little funky,
a little wonky,
it's a little goofy, but I get it. I get what they're trying to do with it. I like the movement point system, the terrain effects, the combat multipliers. That's another pretty swingy variable as well, right? You can go from you being multiplied by 1 up to what is it, 3 or 4?
Up to 3, yeah.
Yeah. So that can make a really big difference. If I pull a bad one, you pull a good one, and I've put together the perfect attack. Okay, maybe shit happens, right? So I get it. But there's a lot of swingy things in every activation, and I don't know if I want to have that much randomness, that wide spread of randomness, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, the activations. Well, okay. We'll start off with the good. What I think is really good. I like we both share the same attitude about the combat chits.
Yep.
I love that because you're like, hey, I got this. I got you like 5-1 easy. You pull out that modifier, it's like, oh, it's 3-2.
Damn it, that's cool though. That's really cool.
That's cool because it models maybe your unit wasn't as effective, and my guys fought better. Something like that. It adds some question. It adds more chaos. That is cool. I like that a lot. What I don't like is what you're saying is the activations. Well, first off, you got to roll for them, and then you got to you get a couple of good rolls. You get 7 max points, 7 APs each turn. Wow, crap! I have so many APs, I really don't know what to do with them. Okay, which for the Germans, you're not going to have that problem. The Soviets may have that problem more, because I had that problem a couple times. But then you also have like you said, the swinginess where I got to burn an activation to use 2 APs.
Right.
It's like that sucks. I think it would be better off if there was maybe a chit pull for that, or you have. I don't think you should ever have 1 AP. I think the minimum should be 2. I think it should cut off at 2, so at least get 2 action points. So maybe you can move something and then put it into quick improved defense. At minimum. It's like, what, I need to move over here to throw this infantry here and then go and improve defense just to try to put a EZOC out further, or to break your line of supply or something like that. So that should be there. The chip pull would actually make it quicker because then you just draw it and you go, okay, I got 3 or I got 4 or whatever. But the question is, how do you math that out? That would be something for the designers to figure out as far as the chits. And then do you pull them out and leave them out, or do you pull them out and throw them back in? Because then it gets gamey. If you pull a chit out, then you're like, well, I know that there's a 7 in there.
You're counting, right? Now you're
so I would say you got to throw them back in, and otherwise it's just stupid.
Now you're playing Combat Commander.
Exactly.
So you look, and here's the other thing I like about the combat system is that you pay via action points to either do a hasty attack, a regular attack, or a prepared attack. On the defender's side, I find it interesting that if you have those improved positions, you're going to get a better multiplier potentially. You don't always get a better multiplier, but then if you're disrupted, you get shitty support capability. I'm just looking for the chart. But on your regular defense, so there's just some things that are odd where you would go, oh, I've got an improved position, I must get a modifier, but you don't. It actually shifts you on the defensive combat factor, defensive multiplier versus giving you a DRM, whereas you do get a DRM for certain things, or it degrades AT capability by 75% if you're attacking across a stream. I find that a little egregious, mainly because they're my pantses, but that's okay. I get it, and I like the whole combat system overall. It's kind of weird. There's no air.
I want to switch. I do want to switch over here real quick to this, because that's especially for the artillery should be in there, but I guess that's just the fact. It's just abstracted out with the headquarters support.
Sure, I get it. Yeah, that's true.
Let's see what we could do here. Let's see if okay, you do have infantry here. Now let's say this is going back to the first night. Let's just say I attack Kev here and he disrupts, or not disrupts, he retreats. And we're going to just move this guy up here. So he has really technically nowhere to retreat right now, just like that first night. If he goes here, it's going to be infantry. So let's say he decides to go here. In the way it was done originally, the rule as it stands, he immediately has to disrupt, and this guy has to go to the next hex that's open. In this instance, there's only 1, so it would push him back 2. Not as egregious as it was the first night, where you ended up back here. Somewhere.
Well, let's say this unit was here, right? I would have to go here. Well, I can't go across the Bug River, but if it was the Bug River, go there, then there, then there. So if I keep failing EC rolls, it can get ugly.
And it's not even an EC roll originally.
Oh, that's right. It's not. That's right, because
it's just an auto disrupt.
Disrupt, yeah.
And that's where they said, okay, well, what if we add an EC? And you said right away, yeah, that's a good idea, and I agree, that is a good idea. But I was like, let's take it a step further.
Right.
Let's undisrupt this guy, because there's no reason for them to be disrupted. Actually, let's say you go in here. All right. So now in this hex, you've got 2 armor and 1 infantry. So now this infantry is forced. Say he's just forced in here. All right. So now he is in this hex. He overstacks this hex. So at this point, what happens is he's disrupted. He should be disrupted. And this hex, what was it that I said now? And I got to remember what the hell I said originally.
You were saying that I could retreat into the overstack.
Yes, it would overstack the hex, and there would be like a negative DRM. That would be it. That would be the end of the retreat. You would just retreat into here.
Right. And the guys couldn't participate in any defensive action. They were just sort of sitting in the back field.
They could not, because they're just running around with their arms above their heads going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, we're getting shot at. And these guys are trying to fight, but they would suffer a negative DRM in the combat.
Because somehow. Of the combat, they've got guys retreating to the rear.
Yeah, they got all these jackasses running around screaming and crying and everything else. And there would be like an overstack marker that would be here. And maybe you'd have to, that would stay there until these guys moved out or these guys moved to another hex or whatever. So you minimize it by ending it here. And you do have an effect there. The effect was they're overstacked. There's a negative DRM. And this hex, as long as it's overstacked, cannot do any reaction movement. So, I mean, that's something that would have to be tested. But that was my initial thought when we were talking to them about it. I was like, no, stop it on the first one and just let it be that they're causing havoc in that hex, you know, because then it gives me the incentive to attack again. If I've got another activation, it's like, okay, I force you in there and that's going to cause a negative DRM in there. I'm going to go attack them now. I'm going to chase those guys down and keep shooting. These guys are running around. Oh, we're getting shot at. We're getting shot at. The other guys are like, get out of the damn way. We're trying to shoot back. So I think it would make it go faster, because that chain disruption thing is bullshit. That it's just bad. That's just not, that's not
well,
good.
And the only reason that happens is because of the way the system's built around the fact that you've got to push everything up close so that you can take advantage of any sort of exploit opportunity that happens.
Yes.
You actually moving into this hex right here.
Switch over to the.
That's right. That's okay.
There you go.
This hex here, you've blocked this bridge basically, because I have to, for me to get out and move my guys through, like I've got all these, this guy, and this guy are stuck on the other side of the bridge, because I've got to, for me to get to here, I've got to pass an EC check, and well, not even then, right? I've got to get to there, then I've got to activate the next formation, and he's got to get to here as well, so that I can get one guy in, and then he has to stop, right? Yeah. So you got that whole thing bogged up, which is why I'm trying to come around this way and attack from that side. But that was a good move and good counterattacking. It was expensive for you, but it was a good counterattack.
It was, but it was worthwhile, because now it's getting into turn 3 where I'm getting reinforcements. Those units are still surviving. And it's kind of bogged you up a little bit. Otherwise, you would have just blown right through. And I think in their testing, I'm going to guess in their testing that no one did that. And I'm like, best defense is good offense. And if I see, well, the choke point is the river crossing, I'm going to get up there and start swinging at the bridge. I mean, why wouldn't I? You know, because especially at the time, we did not know the attritional nature of the game. I was thinking, okay, even if it's okay, he blows me out in the first turn. Well, I've delayed you a little bit. I've made you expend. Maybe I'll do some damage to you. But then we found out, oh no, this lasts a while. So this is actually even better to do that.
And you actually did do some damage to me as well, because some of those guys took some step losses. So that was nice. And I was expecting you to do the same down here, with the purple guys.
Let me switch over here.
I keep forgetting you're off the.
No, that's right.
I'm looking at the map.
Oh down here at Paretsky.
That I was. Now that I had that experience up north, I was like, okay, I'm going to make sure I keep this hex covered. So,
well, the thing is, I didn't have the armor support down there. It was all infantry, and it was like, I could have done that, but I mean, I did kind of run the 2 units.
Really, the pressure point for the Germans.
Yes,
to bust through here and allocate independent armored units to this formation, and then because I'm going to take all of these guys, and I'm going this way. I'm going here. That's where I'm going. I'm not going up here. I'm going here. all the way across the map.
Yeah.
Going for the VPs, right? And then just drag the HQ along and let the rest of these dudes finish off these little knuckles.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be great, especially with the independent armor. Now, let me see here.
Here's one here, right?
Now, here's the next turn. All right. So the next turn you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armor units.
Yep.
And I get nothing armor-wise.
IT guns.
I get AT guns, but I don't get any more armor. So now that armor is going to be the only armor I see.
Until there you go.
That's it. Those are counterattack orders. They're not. That's not armor. So I get no more armor.
Yeah, a couple of guys
until here. Yeah, I get armor on turn 6, literally right before the end of the game.
Well, hey, it's not right near the end of the game. It's 4 hours before the game.
Well, it's 4 hours before the end of the game. So in about another 3 or 4 weeks, I will see those.
Yeah.
But that just shows you how. And this is a learning game for us because it's the first time we played it. From my perspective at this point, realizing that now, I have to make the decision up there at the river. Do I leave those guys out there, or do I start drawing it back to what was that, Volodymyr Zelensky, and try to get them to help surround that town? Now, if I pull back, I give you free reign to move. If I stay there, at least I've got Ezox and I've got the chance to shoot at you. So that's one of those tough things. Do I hit and move, hit and fade? Like those guys that are already drawn back, I'm going to pull them back. I would pull them back at that point, at least one armor unit.
Right.
And then maybe that second loose armor unit, but that other one that has a stack of 3, I may keep those guys in the thick of the battle there and try to slow everything down. Yeah.
I have to chip those guys away. They have to go because I can't. I've got 3 companies. What is it? I can't see because I'm zoomed out now. What is it over there? Yeah, I've got 2 battalions and a recce something. I don't know what the hell that icon is. This guy. I've got 2 battalions there.
The roller skate?
Oh, look, I'm such an idiot. That's right. I was putting down a pontoon bridge. So I could have gone like this and brought these guys across.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, dumbass. All right.
But again, those are the mistakes you make because, mechanically understanding the steps of the game. But still, this is a big choke point, as it should be, as a river should represent. But the stream is not a big deal. That's just going to add you an extra movement point because you can be able to get through that. But over here, I had set these guys up to the initial thing was just set them up so that way I can spread them out as need be to take on these guys that were going to push from the south.
Yeah.
At the same time, they can also swing out a little bit. At least a couple of them could. I might be able to move 1 or 2 of these guys out a little further, and then this guy here could maybe be in the middle.
That advance, and you protect that.
Actually, it would be
VP up here.
Whoops. They'd have to be they'd have to be out like 1 further. Because you don't want to sit right there.
As Fango mentioned, I didn't the whole first turn I didn't activate and use
the bridge or the
2 boats per formation. Yeah. So,
well, we kind of did retcon that a little bit. We adjusted.
Yeah, we fixed it for sure,
which is good, which is important because otherwise it would have been really just not fair, and it would not have been a good representation. Those guys would have been.
Yeah.
They would have, it wouldn't have been a fair evaluation because these guys would have been back here still along the river.
And I would have my feelings hurt.
And Kev would have his feelings hurt because he's a big sissy like that. But
I am a big sissy. So true.
It wouldn't be a good evaluation because we would be shortchanging it. It would be an honest mistake, but still, you can't make an assessment on something without, a judging. And at that point, in turn 1, it doesn't matter. It's just getting across the river because there's not much that happens there. The Soviets can only give up a token kind of resistance with the border guards. They don't do much. They're just speed bumps. They slow you down. But the big key is the Bug River, getting across that bridge.
Yep.
And then down south where you blew through, which is great. So you're blitzing from the east and from the west, and then in from the west, and then also in from the south. So that's really good. You got 2 avenues of advance right now. So I think overall it would start getting interesting at this point. But
you're all isolated.
Yes, and those guys. Well, I mean, they're border guards. Screw them. They're only border guards.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Nathan says historical. Stalin ordered a forward defense and not a defense in depth. So Mo, your instinct to fight right at the river is historical. Yeah, and that is something that
Makes sense.
yeah, I mean it does make sense because when it comes to defense, I am just my mentality. Whether it's in a game or if I was actually commanding a real battle, I would be like, okay, here's our the Alamo, say so to speak. I'm not defending at the Alamo. I'm defending a couple of clicks up, and the Alamo is the Alamo. It's literally this is final protective fire. This is the last stand. It's like if we're pushed back here, we're dying in place.
Yeah.
You attack out, and you defend out further, and then if you can, you defend in depth, and then you just delaying actions. In a game, you can do delaying actions because you have turn limits. In reality, there's no turn limit. The turn limit ends when the enemy decides, you know what, this isn't worth my time anymore.
Yeah,
you're making it too painful for me, or we don't have enough ammo or something like that. So that's something that I would like to see. I know this is not tied into this game, but that's something I'd like to see in more war games. Is not a definitive, this is a 5, a 10, a 15, 20, 30, 40 turn game. This is going to end when maybe you're exhausted on ammo or something like that.
Right.
And
or you fail your own personal morale roll, right? Right? That's a thing.
Yeah, you got to keep your morale up. You got to keep your political will up. Whatever. Maybe it's not political will. I hate that. But because to me, that's the sore point for me for political will is then you're relying on the civilians to back you up, and it's like the guys on the battlefield want to fight, and there's so much of that nowadays with politicians changing on a dime, where it's like it's not politically good for us in the polls, so we're not going to support you. It's like, dude, we're out here fighting and we're winning this.
Look at Vietnam, right? So
exactly.
Yeah.
So
interesting. It's interesting. So the question is, I feel like we're kind of at a stopping point here.
Sure.
I'm sensing that from you too. So, question is, if you're interested, do we want to try and take a run at NATO, knowing that I haven't really read
NATO?
Yeah,
I've heard that's a pretty okay game.
And you might like that game, and that's why I'm thinking that you've played it 2 or 3 times, and you and the designer are like best buds. So.
Definitely. Yeah,
we on the coach or something.
Yeah, you know what? The funny thing is, Bruce and I, we actually started a game, and we got through turn 1. I think we had to stop.
Picked up some errors in the vassal module, right?
Yeah, we were doing the vassal test, and and that was an earlier module, and that's all been corrected now. But it took a while to get through that turn because, like you said, we're finding some errors and stuff, documenting those, and then we stopped. And then this week I've just been really busy, and one of the things he was trying to do is try to get in a turn this week so we could pick up the game. And so tomorrow night maybe I'll do that with him. But next Friday let's set up for NATO. Let's do NATO.
But even if it's just a learning turn or whatever, I'll read the rules. Excuse me, during the week. So.
Well, we have the option of 2 things. We can ask anybody here. Andrew, it's like Mo's gonna have the upper hand on NATO. Now, have you watched my AAR? I friggin' beat myself. Badly.
I'm hoping that your dice rolls hold.
Yeah, no, they definitely do, and that was the dice rolls here were crap, but. The other good thing about NATO compared to this is you will see a lot more advancement. We'll see a lot more. There's a lot more flow.
Right.
So that'll be a lot more fun. And this one, I think it's. I don't know. I'm kind of in the air right now. I'm kind of like part of me doesn't like. Well, there are parts I don't like. Excuse me. Parts I don't like. Parts I do like. So I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just that I'm undecided. And I think what I'm going to do is, like I said to you. I'm going to play one of these smaller scenarios and try to see how that plays, because now, and the funny thing is now we're getting into the interesting part. So that maybe we'll pause this for a little while and come back.
Yeah. I think I need to put some guys back where they were. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's undo all that first.
Yeah.
I know we were just. I should have saved.
These were great. No, these were all here. Trust me. Yeah, I forgot about that pontoon bridge there. Damn it.
Yeah. You can't drag your ass either through last 100 yards. The Hitler and patience roll. Yes, I like that. Ivan Stalingrad. Wrong area, Hitler. All right, so we're good. So I can save it.
Yeah. Once you save it, yeah.
Okay.
So we go. Yeah, I think we're good. Yep. Excellent. Okay, good times, man.
I know, it's great.
I'm gonna get some food.
Sure. Hope you guys enjoyed it all tonight. Really appreciate you guys tuning in with us and hanging for a while. And next week we'll be heading into NATO, and I think we'll probably do the strategic surprise scenario in 1983.
Oh no! How about tactical?
You want to do tactical?
Well, it's more even that way. So,
which one? Strategic surprise is NATO. I mean, you can play Warsaw Pact. The Warsaw Pact gets the upper hand. They basically run to the border. They get everybody up on the border. Right. Then NATO has to roll to move guys to the border.
Don't you want to have a little more balance with tactical surprise versus strategic?
Yeah, we'll do strategic.
No, you can play the pact. I've got it all worked out.
We'll do that. You can play the pact.
Show you something, Mr. Shaw. I'm going to teach you a lesson, big boy.
No. I've not played NATO yet. I've only played NATO in the ball tap scenario. I've not played as NATO in the strategic surprise, like strictly NATO. I played both sides, and then I'm playing.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So let's do it. That'll be fun.
I gotta nuke your ass.
Nukes, remember, Nukes and Kev. That's careful. You got to be careful with both.
Crispy fried.
There you go.
Crispy fried Moe.
Well, we will see you guys next week for some NATO action here on Friday Night Fights with Kev and I, and we will see you guys then. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Have a great night.
See you guys.